In a quiet village nestled between emerald hills and silver streams, lived a boy named Taro. He was only 12, but his thoughts spun like a windstorm, always fretting about his future, his parents' expectations, the way others looked at him, and why he couldn't stop worrying. Each day, Taro would wake up before sunrise, his heart already heavy. He tried everything to calm his thoughts. He read books, practiced breathing, even prayed to the mountain spirits, but the worry never left. His mind, like an overstuffed bag, seemed ready to burst. One morning, after a restless night, Taro sat by the river, tossing pebbles into the current. His reflection shimmered on the water, distorted and unclear, much like the thoughts swirling inside him. That was when he noticed a figure standing nearby. It was Master Kenji, the old Zen teacher who lived alone in a temple on the mountain. Known for his silence as much as his wisdom, Kenji rarely came down to the village. He wore simple robes, and his eyes sparkled like morning dew, calm, unshaken, present. Taro bowed quickly. "Master, may I ask you something?" Kenji sat beside him without a word. "I can't stop worrying," Taro confessed. "My mind never quiets. I want to be better, to do things right, but the more I try, the more I fail. What should I do?" The master smiled gently. "Come to the temple tomorrow." The next morning, Taro climbed the winding path to the mountain temple, his legs aching, his breath short. When he arrived, Master Kenji was already waiting, holding a teacup and a kettle. "Sit," the master said, and Taro obeyed. Kenji poured tea into the boy's cup. He poured and poured, until the tea reached the brim. Then, he kept pouring. "Master!" Taro cried. "It's full. You'll spill." Kenji stopped. "Like this cup," he said, "your mind is full. How can I show you Zen unless you first empty it?" Taro blinked. "Empty, my mind?" Kenji nodded. "Let go of what you carry." From that day forward, Taro stayed at the temple. Each morning, he swept leaves from the courtyard. Each afternoon, he chopped wood, fetched water, and sat in silence with Master Kenji. At first, it was hard. His thoughts clawed at him like thorns, fears about the future, regrets of the past. He fidgeted, sighed, and sometimes cried. One evening, while watching the wind stir the temple's prayer flags, Taro asked, "Master, why do my thoughts return even when I don't want them?" Kenji pointed to a bamboo grove nearby. "Do you hear the wind?" "Yes." "Can you stop it from blowing?" "No." Kenji turned to him. "Thoughts are like the wind. Let them come, let them go. Do not chase them." Slowly, Taro began to understand. He learned to watch his breath, to listen to the sound of rain on the roof, to feel the warmth of sun on his skin without longing for something else. The present moment, so simple, yet so full, became his refuge. Seasons passed. One spring morning, as cherry blossoms danced in the breeze, Taro sat in meditation. A bird sang nearby, and for the first time, his mind was still. No past, no future, just now. He felt something shift inside, a deep, quiet joy. That day, he ran to Master Kenji, eyes bright. "I think I understand." Kenji poured him tea and smiled. "Tell me." Taro hesitated. "There's nothing to say. It's just peace." Kenji laughed softly. "Then you truly understand." Years later, Taro returned to his village, not as the worried boy he had been, but as a young man with calm in his eyes. He no longer needed to escape his thoughts. They came and went like the breeze, and he remained still beneath them. He taught others what he had learned not with lectures or grand speeches, but through presence. He sat with children by the stream, swept temple floors with elders, and reminded them to breathe, to listen, to simply be. And sometimes, when someone came to him overwhelmed by life, Taro would smile, pour a cup of tea, and let it overflow. The lesson was simple: a full mind cannot learn. Only when we empty ourselves can we be filled with peace. In the stillness, in the silence, we return to what we truly are: spacious, present, and free. And in that space, joy blossoms like the first flower of spring.